told ya! Anyway, bye.
Yeah. But you choose it more carefully.
Right.
Like behind a barrier.
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Got like a riot shield.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm smarter than you.
A final Nelson. Ha ha.
Hey, Internet. It's Paul. It's Matt. The Dork Lords. We're here talking about Mr. Robot. Season 4, Episode 9. 409 Conflict. Another aptly named error message.
Sure, of course.
We open this episode with back inside Elliot's head, where we see Mr. Robot talking with child version of Elliot's personality and his mom, and they are waiting for this other personality, which still has yet to be announced. We end the episode with White Rose. She's putting on her makeup. Meanwhile, downstairs, you can hear the police have broken in. They're trying to arrest her for murder because she killed Price.
Yep.
I win the internet. Now, it wasn't that big a prediction, but I predicted it early.
Well, and there were probably other accusations as well that were delivered.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. But a public on the street murder is, we think, probably what has done her in this moment. Anyway, but you do hear gunfire, so it's her guards are fighting the cops in this moment, and she is
breaking the law.
Breaking the law. That probably wouldn't go over well either, right? When you're like, oh, my henchman killed a bunch of policemen.
Right.
But I'm fine with these crimes.
I'm wondering if she is, an official of another government. I wonder if there's any legal protection.
Oh, it could be like a lot of those old cop shows. I have diplomatic immunity.
Yes. Yes, and of course, famously retorted in Lethal Weapon, has been revoked. Oh. Bam!
You're not immune to this. We don't know the fate of White Rose in this moment. I would think, we'll talk about the episode in general here, but as we see White Rose at the end of this, she's lost her money probably, but she's just lost her money. I don't think everyone that she employs knows she's lost her money. In other words, knows? Like whatever. If I'm the second henchman from the right, and I'm still like, well, gotta protect the person. I get my paycheck next week. Whatever. I don't know that everyone knows. Oh, the well's dry.
And who knows? Maybe the money for the Dark Army comes from another place.
Yeah, good point. Or multiple accounts, obviously. So, so she's done that. She was driven to this public murder, which we can. I think the implication is that's why the cops have shown up so quickly, and so we don't know how that. There's an implication that maybe she's putting on the makeup before trying to commit suicide, but you think they would have gone ahead and done that at the end of this episode?
I don't know.
Was the key, or are they going to start off episode?
I feel like how many minutes did they gain or play out Angela getting shot in the head?
Yeah.
It's like
Angela was like, "Oh, she's in trouble," but it looks like she survived at the end of season 3, and then 5 minutes into season 4,
no, she's dead. Yeah, so if they follow tradition,
There's okay. So anyway, let's go. Let's recycle. Back to there. We are finally at this moment. It's been the slowest day in history.
Yeah.
But it finally got to
there you go, Matt.
The day of Christmas has arrived. So after this conversation, very interesting conversation with the personalities inside Elliot's head, one of the things we learn is that again, they talk about it as a him, this other personality.
Yes.
That he's been asleep.
Yes.
That he woke up 2 months ago to talk to Darlene. And so Mr. Robot thinks Darlene is the key to waking up this personality. The mom personality says, well, how do you expect to, win him over? I forgot how she put it, but, get him to cooperate.
Right.
And Mr. Robot says, by showing him what he's done. And you're like, damn, what still not sure what this other personality is. Obviously, it's going to be a highlight of these last 4 episodes.
I wonder if it's going to be a personality that I wonder if it might precede all the others, or maybe not. But I wonder if just wonder if he's had like abused someone else in the manner that he was abused or something.
Right,
I don't know what
or,
it is.
Or maybe it's just like,
because presumably it's something that he's done that we don't know about, right?
and that's a good point. Is it something Elliot's done, or is it something that this?
Well, then Elliot did it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, maybe it's kind of weird. Like, for instance, the mom personality.
Right.
Does the mom personality have the backstory of Elliot's mom, or is it just you know what I mean? Is it a part of Elliot that just has a skin of his mom?
I see, but that's fitting into your theory that it's the actual dad.
Could be the actual dad, or maybe it's like a version of the actual dad that is inside Elliot, like. I don't know, just like my dark side.
Yeah, but okay,
maybe
I don't know. It seems like that wouldn't then those actions wouldn't be a revelation, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they'd be like, keep that down, wake it up, let's wake up the dark side.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, they frame it with that empty chair again. So it's and I just feel like with the family there, you feel like it's a family connection.
Someone with buttocks.
But yes, good point.
Yeah.
And feet.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So anyway, if you have some thoughts on who this other personality is, let us know in the comments. So that's kind of like that's all we see of that. It's like, boop, we check in there.
Yep.
Like, but we got to wait till the hack. I think actually, Mr. Robot said, well, let's do the hack. He wants to complete the mission, so we'll wait till that. So we then show a very important scene again for later, not necessarily for this episode, which is Price giving Mr. Robot a little USB, a little flash drive. He's like, these are all the plans for White Rose's machine.
Yep.
And I want you to promise me that you'll take it down. Yep. Mr. Robot gives a reasonable response, which is, well, she's about to be broke, and why do we care? And, well, Angela wanted this to happen, and that's all that's all he has to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and once all the financial calamity that he caused to have happened may not instantly cause whatever this plan is to be. So
sure. Or somebody could pick it up or whatever. Like in other words, there's this very dangerous thing out there that someone could go, oh, it's 99% complete. I'll just fix this and we're good.
Yeah.
So whatever that thing is, we know where it is. It's in that township, and now apparently Elliot's got the plans for it. So that's obviously another thing. That and the missing personality, I think, are the two items that will be of interest for the last 4 episodes. Because everything else got resolved in this episode. No, not everything.
I was going to say, you are.
In a lesser show, this would almost be the last episode. We won! We took down all the rich guys, and our plan came off.
Yes.
And
Yep.
And now there's still 4 hours of television.
Yep.
So this is not a lesser show.
No.
So it's like, we're not going to end this on just some upbeat, we gave it to all the bad people thing.
Yes. No, we wouldn't do that.
So Price does that. We get the feeling Price is realizing this is probably his last day on Earth.
Sure.
He's got this kind of a resigned quality to him, which I was mentioning to you. It seems like the first time in this episode that he actually maybe seems like, I might actually get through this, is when he gets shot. Because the plot's worked. Dark Army is he says like, oh look, if this is what I think it is, we're all broke now. And he's happy about it because it means his enemy's broke.
Yep.
So he's like, all right, anyway, I'm going to head out now. And, that's when White Rose loses control, which, White Rose is almost always under control.
Yes.
Grabs a gun and guns down Price. So Price was matted.
I don't think that his assistant, or her assistant, sorry, White Rose's assistant, was around for all that.
Yeah, she quits.
Yeah, she just stuck around. Like, I just want to be here to say I told you so. She just stick around. I told you so.
That was...
Now I'm out of here.
That's a good point. Yeah, and that was a big moment there. So, White Rose has almost always had a second.
Yes.
And in this case, the second quits. Is like, okay, if you're not going to listen to my advice, then hell with you. Yep. And she stomps off. But you're right. It would be great if she came back around. If in that moment, White Rose has just shot Price to death. Just, I told you! Anyway, bye.
Yeah. But you choose it more carefully.
Right.
Like behind a barrier.
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Got like a riot shield.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm smarter than you.
A final Nelson. Ha ha. I said ha ha.
So long, Stick Town. Price does his dead man walking, walks over to this meeting. Immediately it's clear that he's like the only guy showing up at this meeting.
Yep. It's a very small table.
Very huge room. No furniture in it. Like, whoa. The place is gigantic. They got we gotta go into crisis mode.
Yeah.
We being Mr. Robot and Darlene.
Yes.
Interestingly, Mr. Robot is there because Elliot is still dealing with the abuse he suffered from his dad. So he's like, at the end of last episode, he's like, I can't do it. I can't do the hack.
Yes.
So Mr. Robot has to step in.
Yes.
Darlene immediately is like, I don't trust you, Mr. Robot.
Yeah. It took a while for her to realize. What do you call her? Not sister. He called her
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's you.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
That's not it.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. So he basically just puts her off with all of her questions. Is like, we'll get to it, but first we do this.
Yeah.
I'll explain.
Yes.
When she doesn't even understand that Price is Angela's dad, I don't think. Because she's like, what's the deal with Price and Angela? Why does he care what Angela? He's like, I'll tell you later.
Yep.
But right now, we got to. So
Yep.
he just kind of keeps putting her off. But
yeah, because I feel like either the last episode or the episode before, it seemed like Elliot was going to tell her that she was dead. I feel like that.
Oh, good point. Because she was still looking. She was like, I think I saw Angela.
That was
back at the beginning of the
yeah,
season.
right. But I think there was a point when he was like going to tell her, but it didn't happen.
Didn't happen. All right.
She said, not now, or I don't want to hear it, or something.
I got you. So anyway, she was asking questions, and Mr. Robot was like, those are good questions, and I can't answer them right now, so don't make me. So they find out that the rest of the Deus group, other than White Rose, is meeting at this other fancy place across town. And so the idea is Darlene's going to go there, and Mr. Robot's going to focus on White Rose, and they have to get all of their account information, because if they let even one person through, then they might warn the others, and they got to kind of do it all at the same time, which sounds like an impossible mission to do, but they pull it off. Damn it.
They do pull it off. I mean, but it was interesting though in that it's like, okay, let's split up, and she was like, "What? No." Well, we have to. What? It took a little while for her to adjust to the fact, which almost seemed like they were setting you up for this is how it's going to fail because they had to split up.
And they even gave the line, which is. I thought there was like a little meta commentary on the nature of heist movies. We're like, why do we always cut this to the last moment? But sure enough, they go. Darlene goes. She can't get into the building. It is very well protected.
Yes.
And so instead, what she does is, to her credit, she's very multi-talented.
Yes, she is.
She makes a video.
Yep.
Cuts it together.
Yep.
Still is hacking. I mean, like this video that we're talking about right now, this is going to take me like longer than it should to edit. And this is nothing. And this is like, it'll probably take me an hour and a half to like, let me get out that thing where I was saying a lot. Oh, very good. But she is like on the fly.
Yes.
Hack. Oh, let me get it. Edit, cut. Oh, I film myself. Mask. We are F Society. Anyway, so she did it.
Yeah.
And
you might want
to,
if we ever get to see that video, we might be like, oh, that does seem rushed. Yeah, see,
well, that edit was rough there.
She had a different take in that one.
Yeah, she should have put, like, overlaid maybe a picture over the top, and then, she puts out a video, F Society's back, and we're doxing all of the people in this event. So she sends out all the personal information of all the people that are at this, these highfalutin folks.
Yes.
That brings a bit of a protest is coming. It kind of helps her because it's like confusion and chaos.
Yep.
The people are trying to leave, but she realizes that the gate to the parking garage is electronic, so she hacks it and makes it close so the cars can't leave. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Mr. Robot decides to call White Rose, or call Price, who he realizes is being captured by White Rose.
Yeah.
Sure enough, White Rose picks up the phone. They have a conversation. This is a very cool conversation, actually, because it ends up bringing Elliot out. Elliot has been in, kind of a comatose almost, but he's back.
Yes.
And what brings him out is that White Rose makes the same deal to him that he made to Angela. This is what I thought, again, would be the end of the series. And it's here 4 episodes from the end of the series. So I'm wrong on that score.
You're wrong.
I saw this.
You did.
I saw it.
He
I just
foresaw it.
I didn't think it would be in
Prophesized as
episode 9.
prophesied, yes.
But yeah, so he's like, look, White Rose says, hey, if you stop what you're doing, I have a bad feeling that you're doing something that will really hurt me. If you stop it, I'll give you something cool. And that something cool is I'll bring Angela back. Now, obviously, Price is in the room listening to this, too, and you see his reaction. Basically, it's that enticement that White Rose used to get Angela in, which is, look, I'll bring your family back.
Right.
The fact that Elliot comes out in that moment means something to him.
Sure, yeah.
But he's not having it.
No.
And it's like, no, you're lying. She's dead. And I'm, you destroyed, your offer to Angela destroyed her. She wasn't even her at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm not going down that road.
Nope.
And Price, later says, yeah,
good on you.
I was there while she died in front of me, and you're. So it's interesting because I don't feel like White Rose is lying. I feel like White Rose believes what she's saying.
Yes.
But this comes off right now as crazy.
Yes.
But this machine, who knows what this is all about? And I think that in White Rose's mind, this machine can do something that would bring people back.
Yes.
Or go back in time, or go to a parallel world, or something.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that Price is so determined to have it destroyed means to me that it does something.
Right.
It runs on this really unstable nuclear generator that will blow up half of New York. So the plan comes off. There's a lot of hacking stuff.
Sure, hack.
Type. How are you? Are you making progress?
Wait.
Type. Progress made, but we need more time. Type. I mean, it was suspenseful. It just there was a little bit of. There was a point at which I was like, okay, I'm done with the typing. Like, you don't have to do the types anymore. I understand he's typing because he's doing computer code. Just see the effect. Oh, the door to the parking garage went up. Got it. That was that. You didn't have to do beep, beep, beep. Anyway, it's fine. It was good. It was tense. Maybe slightly too much type. So
too many notes.
Too many notes.
Just cut a few. And it'll be perfect.
Little Amadeus reference.
Yes.
So the mission is successful. All these people are theoretically dirt poor now. And we don't know where that money is going. I mean, I don't. It didn't sound like they said something like, "Oh, I don't care about my own money. I just want to hurt you."
Yeah.
So it could just. I don't know if the money's just all going to go to charities,
right.
Or it's not like Elliot is now the wealthiest person in the world.
Presumably. I mean, he did say, and I think it was believable when he told, was it Vera, that he doesn't care about money.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the money.
So, even if at the moment he's got this account full of cash, it's going somewhere else. I mean, I assume it's going to be donated to things or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So that's kind of where we are. So it is this uplifting moment where finally, the good guys have success.
Right.
But there are 4 episodes left, and you're like, okay, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
And White Rose is technically still on the table because she's not.
Yes.
She's not
still
dead.
on the board. Yes.
And the Dark Army, who knows, could still have some part to play.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
So that's kind of where we leave off.
Maybe, who knows?
Any other thoughts on this? I think we're
No.
all right. Very good. Yeah, we'll be back. I'm interested to see we've hit that major plot point
Yes.
and resolved it.
Yes.
So now we've just got this.
Yeah.
The other personality.
See
machine.
the aftermath, of that. See what the situation is going forward.
Yeah. So cool. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, everybody. And we'll be back talking Mr. Robots and Watchmen and The Mandalorian. Bye now.